Hey everybody, what's up? Madman here, and well, long time no speak. So, ladies and gentlemen, today when I was at work, I was looking at the calendar because something kind of just pestered me in the back of my head. I was thinking about what else can I do for not only all the streaming work I've been doing with YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Kick, and so on and so forth. I looked at the calendar and I saw something coming up that actually caught my eye. March 21st. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you're familiar with my... Well, I did this a while ago, and then I stopped doing it because, well, not the young man I used to be, so it was a little taxing on the body. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, March 21st, if you're familiar with this cinematic universe, The Purge from Blumhouse, that March 21st, from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., for 12 hours, all crime is legal, including murder. Well, I decided to take that idea from the cinematic universe and turn it into a live stream where I would play some of the most violent, darkest games. Most of the time, I just focus on what dark game out there that does focus on killing that can still be allowed on, streaming websites and video sharing websites that wouldn't get me in a lot of trouble. And obviously, that was the Manhunt franchise. Well, originally, I just did Manhunt 1, and for a while, every March 21st from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I would do Manhunt, and if I had extra or spare time, I'd also do Hotline Miami, some of the most violent, bloody games that kind of capture some of the essence of The Purge, I guess you could say. Actually, kind of makes you wonder why The Purge or Blumhouse never made a Battle Royale game. It's actually pretty interesting, really. You think the two and two would go together like bread and butter. Ah, well. I'm not a game designer, so I really can't put some input on that. But if anybody wants to, try to talk to Blumhouse, spend a couple $1 million. But let's first work on trying to get TikTok secure. Anyway, besides that little rant, that's why for this March 21st, ladies and gentlemen, I'm considering bringing back that annual stream challenge, I guess you could say, because it is a 12-hour stream. It's not a full 24 hours, but it's 12 hours to fit the event in the cinematic universe. But here's the thing, though. Is this something that you guys actually want to see again? Not to mention, the March 21st is actually on a Friday this year, so I know, the next following day is Saturday, so I could just, after I'm done streaming, just sleep in, chill, take it easy, all that fun stuff. But I actually really want to see, is this something you guys actually want to see? Like, would you actually tune in and watch for a bit, or return later? I mean, I won't lie to you guys, watching a live stream of Manhunt at 2 in the morning might be a bit of a stretch, but it's a good way to reach out to new viewers and new fans and other things like that. But along with doing that, folks, I've done Manhunt 1 repeatedly, multiple times, and I'm not saying I'm a pro at it, far from it, but let's just say I've gotten to the point where I've seen it all, you've probably seen it all. However, there is another game in the Manhunt franchise. That is Manhunt 2, considered to be one of Rockstar's most notorious games of all time. Hell, it was slapped with an AO rating the first time they had it sent over to the ESRB to be graded. I honestly feel like Manhunt 2 was literally like Rockstar trying to see how much they would have to do to get an AO rating. I mean, clearly today getting an AO rating requires a lot of shit, but... whatever, to each their own. But I always felt like Manhunt 2 was like Rockstar really just pushing the envelope as hard as they could before ESRB just came back and said, no, you can't release this unless you do all this. But either way, I do actually have a copy of Manhunt 2. I actually was pretty surprised by that because at first I thought I would have to go out and buy a whole new brand new copy of Manhunt 2. Oh, the irony, brand new. They've stopped making that game ages ago. The only games that are out there are few and limited print because of how violent it was, as well as this was another game that people protested. And if they didn't, where the fuck were they? Because clearly they botched that deal. But I do have a copy. The only downside is it's a used copy, but it's also at the same time the intro video that plays at the start of the game is glitched up as fuck. I mean, it will play a couple seconds and it will freeze, and you think the whole entire disc froze, and then it will play again, and then it will freeze again, and it will just do that over and over until you hit the start button. And unfortunately, the intro video for Manhunt 2 actually does have some actual story in it, like an actual story to it that actually leads to explain. Because the moment you hit that start button, it throws you right in the game. Manhunt 2 is assuming that you played Manhunt 1. There's still a tutorial, but there's part of the story that's cut out if you skip that story. Plus, it's a pretty cool cinematic shot and everything. I mean, yes, it's a PS2 game, so it's not exactly like groundbreaking graphics or groundbreaking story, but still, it's still pretty cool. And my OCD and ADHD part of my brain is just gnawing at me saying, you can't just cut out that cutscene. You need to show the whole thing. That's another reason why I'm letting you guys vote to see, is this something that you guys want to see? Because if I'm going to go out and buy a brand new copy, well, again, a used copy of Manhunt 2, it's going to cost a lot of money. Actually, one of the copies that I actually found was for like, I think either $40 or $60, and there's some people who are selling that game for like hundreds. That's the problem with doing live streams or let's plays of old retro games. Some games, they get their HD remake remaster, so the price drops down quite a bit. But then there's some games that are, obviously limited print, limited access, this, that, everything in between. And therefore, the price tag goes up. Actually, matter of fact, if you guys follow me and you watch my live streams here on YouTube, then you saw me do the Warriors a while back. I mean, that copy of that game cost me $80. Yeah, it cost more than a brand new game on a console today. But the Warriors is a fun beat-em-up game to an awesome cult film, so it gets a massive pass. So you can obviously guess from all this, if I'm going to make a project or a stream of it, I want to see if people are actually going to turn up for it, or is it something that people want to see. So I'm going to leave this video up to the day before March 24th, so March 20th, and let you guys vote on that. Let you guys, I'm not going to put up like a poll or probably on Twitter if you guys follow that on there. All the links will be put in the description, but just write in the comments yes or no if you will be there. So the stream will start on March 21st at 6:45 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I want to give it a couple extra minutes to get other people into the audience, as well as also I want to get some other things, put together first before we go live at 7 p.m. And then it'll be a 12-hour stream of Manhunt 2. And depending on how much I get done in Manhunt 2, we might jump into Hotline Miami 2. Yeah, I got the hotline. Why not? The 2 and 2 go together. Huh. A little bad joke there, but it's 11 p.m. at night right now when I'm recording it, so that's why I'm kind of giving it this quiet ASMR style. But at least I can put ASMR in the tags and in the description and not be lying. But also, because of the content of this stream, because Manhunt 2 is a really dark and brutish game, probably only 2 websites that I'll probably stream it on is on YouTube and Twitch, because Twitch did remove Manhunt 2 off the ban list, and YouTube, I just went on YouTube and saw people have posted uncensored execution cuts as well as uncensored scenes and stuff, so it's clear that YouTube will allow this live stream as well as on Twitch. TikTok, I don't know. Kick, I don't even know if they even know Manhunt 2 exists. It's nothing personal against Kick. They're just too brand new. And also with Kick, and it's actually another thing, I might as well bring this up right now, as this is kind of turning into kind of like a podcast style. And that is, I don't know about the future of streaming on Kick, to be brutally honest. I mean, YouTube and Twitch, I mean, there's audiences. I've gotten new followers on YouTube, which I want to thank everybody very much for tuning in and watching the live streams. I've also been noticing more activity on Twitch. Now, TikTok, I've been doing that on there, but well, until either a group of billionaires come together or maybe a certain, I don't know, YouTube sensation decides to buy it, TikTok may go away in April, so I'm kind of making peace with certain apps. I have also considered streaming on Instagram, but the only problem is they only allow 4 hours on there, so that's why I'm considering. And also with TikTok's audience, as well as, I mean, just to be brutally honest, I mean, with the streaming, I can always just limit to being 18 years or older just because of how violent the game is. But let's just say with some of the WWE games I've done on TikTok, I've actually gotten warning labels, like they're saying, whoa, this content is too violent, so we're gonna have to make it to 18 years or older only. And I'm just like, really? Just because the guy took a chair shot to the face and it's digital blood? Maybe it's because in the description I didn't throw in like fake weapons or fake blood on there or something. I don't know. Anyway, so yes, I am considering just streaming on YouTube and Twitch this 12-hour manhunt marathon for the Purge on March 21st. So I'm considering that. I'm considering all options and all angles, not to mention considering the future of streaming in general. Because honestly, I am having fun streaming once again, especially now that I have a schedule that's pretty works around my lifestyle. It's 8 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays and Saturdays. Assuming on those days I don't have something important to do, family, work, or this or that, all that stuff. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do this video real quick for you guys to kind of give you guys a bit of a heads up. Plus, I haven't uploaded in a while. And I kind of wanted to show you guys, hey, I'm still doing content. I'm just just doing more streaming because it works around my work style and my lifestyle. So, I mean, yeah. And I do understand that some people want me to start uploading Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution videos again. And since, bit of a good news, I was able to finally get the PS3 to work with my Elgato again. I just have to go out and buy Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution on PS3 again, since I returned it because I originally didn't have it working well. But, well, that's another story for another time. So, yes, everybody, thank you very much for watching / listening. And yes, I know I have this over the Royal Rumble footage, but it's just to have something you guys watch in the background while you guys hear my message. But also, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help with the algorithm. It does help get this message out there more. If you would care to share it, I would appreciate it even more. I'm most likely going to post this only on 2 sites, which is YouTube and TikTok, since those are ones that actually have pretty good following on. Instagram, I'm kind of still hesitant on, just because historically in the past with Instagram, I've had a crap ton of bots and spam and everything. At least with TikTok and YouTube, at least they have some of their stuff under control and whatnot. But well, let's just see how everything works out. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Helps me in the algorithm. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. I'll put all the links down in the description. Again, Twitter just helps me making announcements and other stuff out there. So if you use it, great. If not, it's not the end of the world. You'll find out other ways about what's going on. In the end, everybody finds out what's going on. It just takes about a matter of time and of where it is. All right, everybody. Again, thank you very, very much for watching. I'm the Madman, and hopefully we'll see you guys at the Purge.